Give me a low rope. There we go. Clipping. Clipped.
She's a Trump supporter, isn't that crazy? Girl Trump supporter. Politicals? Nice, I'm like, dude, like abortion, hello? Are you relatively healthy? No, very humble.
Clipping. Clipping anchors. Fuck yeah. Gonna take. Alright everybody, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed Blackboard. It's the first and official 5.9. I'm really excited to get to the 5.9s. This is kind of where all the fun and juicy stuff is, you know, and it's still pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm kind of getting into the 9 pluses, but the 9s have taught me so much about outdoor climbing. It's just been an incredible experience so far, and Blackboard is the first, not only the first 5.9 that I sent at the pit, but it's the first 5.9 I have ever sent uh, outside, period. I might have like top roped some stuff back in the day, but this is the first lead 5.9 that I've ever done. So Blackboard definitely has a special place, but there's a lot that I want to say about Blackboard. Um, where do I even start? So Blackboard's super tricky. Even right now, I've got quite the backlog of climbing videos right now. A bunch of 5.9s, and like I said, getting into the harder 5.9s now, working my way closer to 5.10s. And I still don't feel confident in a rematch with Blackboard. Um, I have sent it one other time. I think the last time I went climbing, actually, I got the sun on it, but it was really sloppy, really nerve wracking, and um, I still wasn't entirely certain on the movements and all the holds and things like that. So Blackboard's really interesting for a number of reasons. The main face of the climb, and I don't really mean like the beginning and then kind of the top out, just kind of like that middle section, that main part of the climb, everything looks super similar. Everything looks like a good hold, and then you start feeling around, and nothing's that good. But like I've said in some previous videos, those are things that I need to learn right now, especially at the level that I'm at. Those are good holds. Even the ones that are kind of like maybe bad crimps, I gotta start getting used to them and trusting them more. And I need to start reaching out and feeling it and just telling myself, this is good. Because as I start to get into harder climbs, those are the holds that I'm going to be experiencing more. And obviously, the whole purpose of this series, 13A, is to one day climb 13A. I've never done it before, but I can probably guess that the holds aren't that good. Also, shout out to my cat here, making a cameo. I don't know how long he's been there. So yeah, anyway, something pretty cool that I noticed kind of going back and looking at this climb again and rewatching this video. So the climb starts on a right side ramp. It's one of my favorite things about the pit is, it's pretty popular here in the Flagstaff area, but it's still so bare bones and not explored. It's just like waiting to be explored more, and you know people coming in and adding details and different variants and stuff to certain climbs. And Blackboard's a good example. There is a little bit of discussion on Mountain Project about people saying, like, if you use the ramp off to the right side, it's easier versus if you just do it direct. That's the 5.9 approach. I totally disagree. The ramp makes it feel 5.9, and the straight up variant for me, I've not done it yet, feels way harder. I can't figure it out. I've not given it a proper try yet. I'd like to, but I'm excited to potentially, send that variant, and maybe it's 5.9, 5.10, whichever. But I'm excited to kind of establish that, and that's the things like with this series stuff that I want to do completely separately is I want to start mapping out the pit in a lot more in depth and detail, and I want to get more information out there because when I moved here to the Flagstaff area, I kind of have had a hard time, and I still have a hard time when I'm on Mountain Project and stuff, just trying to like figure out what routes where, what does it look like. Even right now on Mountain Project, there's a ton of routes that I want to do that has little to no information at all about them. So, and the pit is just such a cool area. It's a hard area, I will say that. For anyone who has like their local crag that's kind of old school and sandbagged, that's the pit. It's really, really hard limestone climbing. and I feel like that's good. I'm in my future hopefully going to explore around the country and climb different places, and maybe climbing at the pit will do me some favors, and I'll be able to climb harder stuff in other areas where maybe it's a little bit easier. So, but anyways, I'm kind of getting off track. Uh, Blackboard, yeah. So tons of lessons. I'm not done with Blackboard. I might have the send, but I really, really want to get back there. Like I said, I want to try the direct variant. If you watch the video again, the ramp has a lot of huge jugs, and it's almost laddery to kind of get up to that first clip, and then you move left and over and then up, versus obviously the direct variant that I really want to give a try to, and see if that changes it up. I also want to just simply feel more comfortable on that route. There's so many foot chips and so many little handholds. I think there's probably 10 different ways or more that you could climb Blackboard, and that's what makes it fun. Back when this video was filmed, I was still pretty nervous about it, and when I got the send, I was like, cool, I'm really stoked to never do that again. But I'm trying to have a different outlook on that kind of stuff, which is, I want to get back on these routes that I'm still uncomfortable about, or uncomfortable on, and I want to make myself more comfortable. So, yeah, that's Blackboard. It's also the first route that I did not flash. All of these other routes, I take that back. The very first route, it was the 5.7. I have it posted on the channel already. It's in an ocean of maybe. I did not get the first actual lead attempt on that, but that was because I was just like super green still, really nervous. But either way, I stand corrected. But Blackboard's kind of like my first official not being able to flash a route, and I have it filmed. So at the end of this clip here, which I'll finish yapping here in a minute, I will go ahead and play for you my first lead attempt, which I got the finish in 2 takes, so to speak. So you guys can go ahead and watch that, and you can maybe see what I did wrong or what things I could have did better. Another thing too with this route, and you guys will definitely see it in this video, I have a lot of trouble with my breathing and trying to find rest spots. So these are all things that I'm learning and trying to take away from these climbs. And Blackboard just taught me so much, and it probably still has more to teach me. I need to get back on it this year and just run more laps on it and just get super comfortable, try that different variation, and go from there. So yeah, Blackboard's a lot of fun. We're in the 5.9s now. I'm really excited to show you guys some of the stuff I have coming up. So far they've been all a really good time. They're all really hard, and again, sandbagged. I've got again quite the backlog of videos, and I plan to post them weekly to get caught up. Again, I apologize for being really inconsistent. I plan to be consistent from here on forward. I'm going to be doing the podcast, and I'm also going to be including a bouldering series as well this year. Don't know when, more details to come on all that, but soon for all that stuff. And in the meantime, like I said, I'm going to be posting weekly on all these videos that I have filmed already, just to get caught up. Once I get caught up, I'll be going on more of a specific schedule, and again, hopefully by then, that's going to include my GoPro videos like this one, the podcast, and the bouldering series. And between those 3, I hope to have a pretty cool schedule rolling for at least like a video or 2 a week, something like that, some type of rotation. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and again, stick around. Right after this is going to be my first failed lead attempt ever, and yeah, excited to show it to you guys. So thanks for watching. If you do enjoy this content, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to the video and channel. I'd really appreciate it. So thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Clipped. Ooh, I'm above. Clipped. Take. Oh. Climbing. Clipping. Clipped. Clipping anchors. All right, go ahead and take.